Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Dying. I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together. All right,
Hey.
so we have arrived in the Devil's Realm and in the Devil's
Presents.
edifice.
Hole in the wall.
And Portia leaps forward, only to be yanked back unceremoniously by Mazalinka.
You've arrived, and in good spirits at that. Yeah, you sound awfully pleased about that.
There's always another secret. It's just like what Valdemar was doing, where they misdirected us.
Are you sort of
And you know what?
wolf over here? You feel better now.
Lucio was not important at all, and actually he needed to be unchained, and the devil was like, yes, you freed me from my contract, which is the only thing that was holding me back, and it's a Goosebumps episode.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Well, of course. I expected you to fall at the first hurdle. And yet, here you are. I do so enjoy surprises.
Character consistency. Actually bored, therefore likes surprises. He strolls to his throne and sits. I stood here, waiting to welcome you to my space, and then I'll go and sit down after having welcomed my guests. What a cordial house, like host.
House guest.
I was going to say house host.
House host.
He strolls to his throne and sits, looking utterly relaxed, as if he's simply entertaining guests. I mean, maybe this is what it was like for the sleepover that we turned down, you know?
I love the fact that his throne looks like a sword to me.
Okay, I can see that.
Now, as pitiful as your attempts to interfere are, you have become an unwelcome nuisance.
We weren't unwelcome before, or a nuisance? Or we were just a nuisance that wasn't unwelcome?
But I abhor unnecessary
Conflict. I love necessary conflict.
I can't even take this character seriously.
You can do it.
But I abhor unnecessary conflict, so I will offer you one last chance.
You love unnecessary conflict. It keeps you from being bored.
I was gonna say, I'm
Like,
pretty
that's
sure
the
you
dumbest thing
adore,
I think I've heard.
like, unnecessary conflict. Like, you've said that you live for unnecessary conflict. When people summon me, that's the only thing I get to do, which creates unnecessary conflict.
So I can flap furiously to it. It's amazing.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Turn around, bend over, and
All 7 of you, because that's what I'm equipped for.
Yes,
Whoa.
yes, and leave. So long as you do not interfere with my plans of making necessary conflict, I will not. I will not pursue you.
You won't look at our butts.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say I wouldn't like watching you leave.
I will enjoy that.
I will love watching you leave.
That'll be great.
But I won't pursue you. My head held high, I meet the devil's unblinking gaze. But I'm only talking about myself right now, so I don't care what anyone else is doing. We haven't come this far to back down now. We're going to stop you. He's literally doing nothing. He's just sitting there. The devil throws back his head and laughs. A dark rumble that shivers through the cavernous space. Okay. So picture this. He's got his 2 horns that go up, right? The reason there are slots in the back of his throne is so he can throw his head back and they just fit right through the slots so that he doesn't bonk his head when he's trying to laugh.
He's like, I've learned that one.
Otherwise,
to himself quietly like a shithole going, I'm so brilliant. I remembered to change that. I'm so glad I did that differently. I ruined it last time.
the reason he has beautiful, beautiful posture is so he's lined up perfectly with these slots in the back of his throne so he can throw back his head without, ramming his horns into them.
I'm like, you sound exactly like you're perfectly entertained. Like you had everything set up.
You gotta, except for maybe it's too set up and that's why he's bored. All right. A dark rumble that shivers through the cavernous space.
Sounds.
My, do you really think you have even the slightest hope of stopping me? I use stock villain monologues!
It's true, but stock villain monologues don't inherently make you powerful.
Your hubris will be your downfall. Look, I used a big word now.
Hey.
I'm truly a bad...
I love the idea of Nerd being really naive, but also enthusiastic, and the devil just keeps monologuing, but in between their pauses, it's just this yell back of, and this other thing, and such, and how many were there? Oh, there were 2! Oh, good! And where were they going? Oh, to the city!
Yes!
That's Nerd.
Yes! Oh, God. I love that video.
So
It's
just a
good.
girl? Oh, no, there was a boy, too!
Oh, great!
Oh, great, thank you!
Are they also going to the same location?
Right. They were taking the midnight train. Oh, good, so they were both going. Okay. A terrible wind howls through the arches, carrying a discordant, wailing chorus. That's actually a cool sound.
That is pretty cool. Nice. I wonder if this is also Kevin MacLeod.
I don't know, but the screeching is pretty cool. I'm also trying to figure out what kind of like motif is going on with these cute little spiky leaves.
It is kind of cute.
Hundreds of voices lament their fate, their foolishness in challenging the devil. Oh, we're saying hundreds of people have been here before on this exact kind of quest? And he's never merged the realities before, or they were trying to stop other things? Astra! What else were they trying to stop if not him merging things?
Astra, I don't know, man. My Arcana is a fox. What do you want?
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't know the devil at all. How do you have his card?
That's a really long story.
Hi, you know what? When I said that I made the deck, what I meant is I inherited the deck. Someone else actually made it, but I took credit.
Clearly, that's what I did.
Hundreds of voices lament their fate. The gale reverberates in my chest and shudders in my bones. Blackness flickers at the edge of my vision.
Ooh, we turned into a plague tale. With the black around the screen.
That's amazing. Okay, also though, I'm just like, if that's the thing that is making it hard for us, what did he do the first time someone came and challenged him when he didn't have 100 voices?
Okay.
Through the haze, I catch a glimpse of Astra. He raises his hands, magic flaring brightly in the air. Astra's gonna do something? Wow! Oh my god, I feel very loved in this moment. And just like that, when even though he would not dispel the miasma earlier or even care about it, the wind dies. A bubble of silent, still air surrounds us. I look up at him. You learned that from me, didn't you?
Him. What?
You know, 'cause I did it out in the desert when everyone was angry.
What?
Huge, trusting eyes. I taught you how to do that.
No. No. You'll have to do better than that.
He gently pats us on the head, looks at the devil. You'll have to do better.
You have to do better than that.
The devil sighs, with the gentle condescension of a teacher correcting a wayward pupil, which I know exactly what sounds like because Astra is my teacher.
Oh, look! Dad! He's got your face on right now.
Suddenly...
Wait, they're both looking at each other with the same expression. Wayward teacher,
Sigh.
like teacher looking at wayward pupil. Teacher looking at wayward pupil. They both
Astra is
trying to out-teacher each other.
Right, trying to out-disappoint, like, I'm more disappointed than you. No, I'm more
disappointed than you. I'm disappointed.
Astra trying to out-disappointed face the devil. Huh, nerd. I feel very at home right now.
Well, this is perfect.
This is great. Honestly, I now sympathize a little more with the devil. He seems familiar somehow.
And you ought to know better than to waste your energy so early.
He's not wasting his energy. He learned that from me.
After all, you'll need to protect our dear, foolish nerd.
But that means that I'm strong enough to do the spell he did, so it's okay.
Please shut them up. Bring in your real body here. I underestimated your recklessness, it seems.
Are you talking to us now or to him? Because everyone's got their real body here except Julian.
As far as we understand.
Your one real body. Your real bodies here?
I don't know.
Nope. So when Astra was just running through the castle like an absolute just dominant troll and grabbing people and just flinging them through doors, what it was very much like going through that stupid gate experience where you're moving to the astral plane. So he just throws them into the wall and looks like they get knocked out, but their spirit goes to the astral plane. And so then there's just Nadia's corpse lying on the ground, Pasha's corpse lying on the ground.
No, make it better.
Oh.
And then he throws the one after the other on top of each other and they just kind of lie.
And they're just all stacked together, and the party, goers are freaking out.
Except, that time is also going slow, but then it goes really fast for dramatic purposes, so people can freak out just enough so that when we get back, they will
be screaming.
Be still screaming about it. So
right.
They had to speed up time to make sure that happened.
All right, here we go. My breathing sounds painfully loud in the silence. Nothing else was hit.
Nobody else.
Sorry. Nobody else was hit as hard as I was. With
what?
The screaming?
What?
With the voices, I guess. I forced myself to stand straight. Don't waste your energy by having me have voices scream at you.
That doesn't make any sense. What?
How is that me wasting my energy? I literally did nothing. Astra fixed it.
What?
Though my legs feel like jelly and my heart pounds, some things are worth the risk.
Also, we didn't have any choice. Lucio brought the body, actually.
Right, as they bringing my body here is totally worth the risk. I didn't actually have a choice. It just sort of happened.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
Part of
I'm
me
sorry,
wants to
a
be like-
white man tried to steal more of my body for himself and his own use.
Yeah, additionally, I'm really just like this experience of going,
The devil, oh shit, that's really awkward.
that sounds a little bit awkward. That might be a little bit out of the range of this
Ooh.
game, you know? I don't think we're dealing with the racism in here. We just the other issues.
You
You know, really fantastical issues like not class or hunger or poverty, but plague issues.
Plague is totally...
And curses are an issue.
Plague is totally a thing that everybody encounters equally. A pandemic literally influences all people equally. It's not like people who have more money can just go to a hospital that's nearby their place of living and pay $100,000 plus and actually then not pay anything because, you know, they're the president of the United States. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. Class has nothing to do with it. That doesn't exist here.
Yeah, because, you know, Lucio couldn't afford absolutely the best doctors ever and take every doctor from their own personal clinic to work in his private medical dungeon.
Yeah.
I love medical dungeon. I certainly love medical dungeon.
Still sounds
All right,
kinky.
some things are worth the risk.
So you would throw away your life for what? Glory holes? I mean, glory. Power
fantasies. Power fantasies.
Power bottoms.
Power bottoms. Yes.
Power.
I know you don't know me well, but I have no interest in either of those things.
Julian dies.
No.
If you want those things, you need only ask.
I can give you a power bottom.
Oh,
I can give you glory.
go ahead.
I can give you whatever.
Looks at the devil with the most innocent of
I walked
faces.
into that and I'm so happy.
It's so good. With the innocent face of a 3-year-old and someone offering you women and power and sex and glory and going, I don't care about any of those things. I just want to become a magical engineer, and that has nothing to do with other people's bodies or sex or power in any way.
Bye.
Because I want to learn it myself. No. Why is it there? You could just say, I say no. Because literally...
You the player, you're truly involved. Believe me, you are making a whole game.
I pushed it. No. I'm a nerd. No.
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 I reach out without looking. Julian takes my right hand. Portia my left. Everyone gathers behind me. But they're holding my hands and they have gathered behind me. I assume everyone else gathers behind me. Because if I reach out and they take my hands and then they scoot around behind me holding my hands and then everyone else gathers behind me too, that sounds a little awkward.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're trying to form one of those like V patterns that they do in cheerleading. That's what it
I
is.
also want to know how many people looked at the scene and went, oh, your character is supposed to be dating both Julian and Portia.
In this case, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying because those are the two primary people I keep interacting with.
Yeah, like constantly, actually. And I'm not saying that, like, I don't even know what I'm saying because part of me is just like, why Portia? Like, I'm not saying Portia's like not.
Holy crap!
What?
Do I have family? Do I have family?
Are we doing found family?
No, for my friends, and we've said, based on canon, these are all my friends, because we had to gather my friends together to help me with the magic thing. Do I have family?
Since when?
I'm here for my friends, the people with me, some of them that I don't know very well. My family, my world. Am I saying they are my friends, they are my family, they are my world? Or am I saying my friends, my family, and my world?
I think they're three separate things.
Then who is my family?
I don't know.
For our future. You can't give us that. We'll seize it for ourselves. No, I can literally give you the whole world and then I'm never involved anymore.
Excuse me, revolutionary girl Utana, what the fuck is going on? We're gonna seize the future with our own hands! This really has just weirdly become strange anime references. What's going on?
With every word I speak, our combined magic builds, crescendoing ever higher. Why isn't Pasha excited about magic now, huh?
How very human of you. Ever so short-sighted, really fucking tiny, and really, like, you're really small. Have you ever, like, just fucking looked at yourself? Like, damn. Like,
you are short.
Short! You are like...
I will not be defeated by a tiny little midget! He's being insulting.
I know, okay,
He's being an asshole, okay?
Okay, that's fair. He is the devil. I apologize. Sorry,
I was trying to be offensive. I apologize for using a slur, okay? I'm sorry.
And short.
Munchkin, okay? Nerd is a munchkin.
He represents
the lollipop kid. All right. They're not actually that short.
No, they're not. That
We
short.
know that we're a little bit taller than Mazalinka, so that, okay?
We do not have, our characters does not have a case of dwarfism.
No.
No.
We did not decide on any kind of dwarfism for them. They're just short.
They're just short.
And we make a lot of jokes about
And
it.
it
But
was
the
also
devil,
the fact that apparently Julian is supposed to be sky high and yet not taller than Muriel, and yet we won't really be specific at how tall anybody is, and they all seem to be just taller than us, so that's the running joke.
So it really is, because everybody is always taller than the MC.
Aye,
All right.
And very short-lived.
I mean, I've already died twice. So I have to say, having died twice, my lives have been very short. Aye. The devil lifts a black-clawed hand. Chains flash into existence around all of our bodies. I can see. Before I can get my bearings, the chains pull taut. We're all sent stumbling away from each other, because no one else takes any action at all, and we can't hold... What's with the holding and dragging onto each other's hands? We're suddenly just sent stumbling away from each other because we let go of each other? There's not this, like dramatic, like, Mazalinka falling off the bridge, pulling on each other because we're all holding hands?
Aye, it's fine. It's because we didn't want to yank anybody's shoulder out of their socket for fun, even if it was a magical spiritual socket.
How considerate.
Aye. Nerd!
Everyone went, quick, let go of Nerd, they've got a real body!
Oh no!
Yeah! Fights fair! Yeah, that doesn't sound like something you would say.
That doesn't even sound like...
You
You're
don't
a
care if
pirate!
he fights fair? Yeah!
What
You're
the fuck?
It's guidelines. They're guidelines. Aye. Gah! Fight fair, you bastard! And more like, I'll kick your ass, I'll chew off your kneecaps. I learned it from Pasha.
Aye. Pasha. I knew it.
The devil laughs and holds up his empty hands.
Me? I'm not doing anything.
The chains aren't coming from the devil, or even from his realm. They're coming from those people. Oh, they're coming from us. You're pulling on each other? Really? You're kidding.
You know, nerd, we do have our similarities after all.
I look up the incredible height of the devil, up on a dais, up on his throne, with his incredible height all the way, and being like, what do we have in common?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry. What does the goat have to do with me? Aye.
We bind others to ourselves, tie their fates inexorably to our own.
So you have a fate? And people go along with it if they bind themselves to you?
Aren't you a weird magical
So-
creature that just sort of doesn't have bounds or necessarily, like, limitations upon you?
And you don't have a linear, like, sort of, like,
Existence?
experience of time in the same way that we do, and also you don't have a life and a birth and death cycle the same way we do. So what is the fate that we would be tied to if we were tied to you? Suddenly Nerd goes off on this tangent. Astra,
Excuse me,
it's not the time. Not the time.
Hazard. No.
There's just one difference.
Your ears are softer than mine.
God fucking damn it. Will you... My subjects know who holds the chains.
You have
You just
horns,
said-
and I don't. Oh.
Never mind.
Also, you know, it always makes me laugh, actually, looking at this. So, for a while, admittedly, with the way that they've decided to do his horns, I actually thought he had 4 ears.
Oh, because the...
No, not the side ones. These little bunny ears at the top. I don't know how to describe the devil with the bunny ears. So the long ears, I thought they were black ears.
Oh, black ears on
Because
top
I'm
instead of more
so
horns.
used to anime where they just go, they're a cat person, and you go, yeah, and you're
And
like,
they
you have 4
derpy
ears.
little
So you have
ears,
ears
yeah.
on the top of your skull, which makes no sense, and then you have ears that are on the side of your head. And
Well,
it's fine.
I'm glad I didn't have to see that. I'm sorry I have to see it now.
Yeah.
Oh.
You are welcome.
He snaps his fingers. I'm bombarded with feelings that aren't my own. Nazali's fear, Julian's pain, Portia's insecurity. The weight of it all crushes me to the unforgiving floor, forcing my breath from my lungs. How do those things drag us apart from each other? Like, me and my friend largely bond over our pain and insecurity. Like, and my other friends, like, it often pulls us closer together because you have sympathy and understanding.
That maybe that's the thing. It will be, though, that these things actually bring us closer,
All right.
and he just doesn't understand.
The weight of it all crushes me. I can just barely see the others buckling under the pressure as well.
And we don't have anything
Because
about Astra.
none of us relate to each other at all. Our pain is completely foreign and therefore suffocating.
Yep, it's fine.
Look at you. None of you are in control, and so you only hurt each other.
Interesting that, Nadia and Astra and Mazalinka have no vices. Or
Sorrows or things that
sorrows
hold
or
them
challenges.
down,
No
or-
limit. No, inhibitors.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Wow.
For such an edgelord, Asra, you're really balanced. Oh,
Your bonds make you weak and confused. You crush yourselves under the weight of your misguided attachment.
He's saying we're poor communicators, and he's right.
And now, they will be your downfall.
I see. It hurts to breathe, but somehow I find the strength to speak.
Dick!
Oh, God. Shut up, or you're wrong. I mean, I feel like it wouldn't be shut up, because I think Nerd would only say shut up if they're trying to think of something, and it doesn't sound like they're trying to think of anything.
Yeah.
I think it's you're wrong, so I would contest him. You're wrong. Sorry. You're wrong. Squished. The devil claps his hands behind behind his back, studying me. Only me.
I love that.
Just me. Claps his hands.
He's like, sorry, I farted.
No,
I'm trying to get it to go
he just
back.
claps his hands like, ah, yes, so good.
me.
But he has to keep the posture that's intimidating, so... The devil clasps his hands behind his back, studying me.
Am I? Do enlighten me.
I have his full attention. I feel like this would be a senpai moment if I had a crush.
'Cause I'm a mean one. Mr. Grinch.
Oh, you and I are nothing alike. I'm going to use that ogre problem and say you would have to be like me to be like me, and then I can defeat me because you'll be small and noodly.
First of all,
it's like tricking the ogre.
Goat!
It's like tricking the ogre to turn into the mouse so the cat
Right,
can eat
oh,
him,
yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
that old fairy tale. So we'd just be like, you're nothing like me. To understand me, you'd have to be me, basically. Oh, they're singing. Oh my God, they're singing. It's not just fear and pain we share.
And suddenly my brain is going, oh yes, look, it's Black Butler.
A little bit, it feels like it. At the end, they got so dramatic with the opera.
I
Like,
know.
this is the most intensity.
It's fine.
It's hope, joy, love, all the things that make us human. All the things you'll never have. Do I assume he'll never have those things? Do I actually know this at this point? Do we actually know that the Arcana cannot have human emotions, and therefore they can only have other emotions like boredom?
It's okay.
I don't have to know anything.
It's that you don't need to know anything.
I don't
you
have to
just need to
understand
get.
anything.
You just need to say a speech.
I just say
and
a
this-
speech. I am crushed and out of breath, but I can yell a monologue at you, so I'm okay. These bonds aren't a burden. They're our strength. Weirdly, though, it's again like the painful stuff is over there in something else, but the rest of it isn't a burden. It's our strength. I was like, honestly, the painful stuff has always been a connecting piece of how I get close to people. We relate on pain, and then we sympathize with the challenges, and then we become stronger together. Not because, pain, I feel you, but because we understand where we've been left behind and left out, and then we build greater strength from there, you know?
Absolutely.
With each word, the chains binding me grow lighter and lighter. I start to slowly float in the air. Is that helium? The helium chains! Oh no, we're floating away! And I realize they aren't chains at all. In a flash of light, they transform into golden ropes,
Because that's completely different.
shining in the dark. Is it dark or is it just red?
I thought
it was just red.
I thought it was red.
Red in the red.
In the red.
Shining in the red. Okay. And I love that everyone's just letting me do this. It's kind of great.
It hardly matters. Even a very strong ant. Still an ant.
So if I'm an ant, you have that in common with me, because you said we're the same. The devil. Oh my God. Why are you three?
Why
are you three?
Why were you raised on stories of great boundless heroes who ran off going, I will conquer the
Asra, the fact that you read them fairy tales is pissing me off right now.
Asra going, you think it's my fault? You're the one who's spouting, like, you know, like demon dialogue, general worship bullshit. And you are the demon general. You are the demon boss. Like, you are the bad guy. You are Maleficent.
You're the Dark Lord, sir.
Sir, you are the Dark Lord.
Sorry. Black flames come crashing down on me like a wave. He means to kill me where I stand. Wait, are we standing? Holy shit, are we standing?
got up.
We were flat on the ground, but the chains become
But
lighter.
now we have ropes.
And the ropes float us into a stand position. It's fine. Now we've got red ropes on like golden ropes on a red carpet. We're at the movies! Yes! Hollywood, here we come.
Brilliant.
I bring all the magic I have to bear. The flames catch on the crescent edge of a shield. I summon a shield. The flames run into it and start burning it. It won't hold for long, but I don't need it to. With both hands, I grasp the golden ropes. Do you have a Steven Universe shield? Because that's what that sounds like.
It kind of.
They may not be the same. Hang on. This came out before Steven Universe. Steven Universe stole from the Arcana! As if nobody else has ever had a phantom shield before, ever.
I don't actually know.
I'm joking.
No,
I'm completely joking.
I'm actually trying to remember time-wise when things came out. I'm like, I don't actually know that one.
They may not be the same as Devil's Chains, but I'll bet.
As the Devil's Chains? Why would it be as Devil's Chains? Like, is that now, like, that is just my name? Hi, Amy, I'm Devil. Oh, hi, Devil, I'm Amy.
Nice to meet you, Amy.
What are you doing here? Oh, I'm here at the mall today, Devil.
It is like the devil isn't the devil. The devil is just his name is Devil. Hi, Devil. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Devil.
As Devil's Chains. I always thought it was the devil, and it was just a title, or like a label.
It
rather
has
than a
been
name.
always used as the Devil, which is why I'm picking on it right now, because it's I feel like it's missing a word.
But I'll bet they can bind him just the same. We're gonna bind him in golden ropes. I told you! It's gonna be Shibari from the Hangman! He's trying to tell us how to defeat the devil in his clothing!
Right,
Oh my
right.
god, I can't believe I was right!
Can't believe you
I was BSing that so hard.
I mean, you were.
I was, and I'm just like, yes!
That's
Hanged
fine.
Man going, I'm actually one of those edgelord mentors that goes, you have to figure it out for yourself, but I'll put the subtle signs all over myself.
Excuse me!
Aye.
Bite him!
You know, like those, like in the joke ones where the mentor's like holding a sign with what to do. They put plaster on a t-shirt with what to do. They're pantomiming what to do, but they won't say it, you know?
Right?
Uh-huh. Power and agony roar through my body. An uncontrollable tempest of magic that threatens to tear me apart.
And then we also do some sort of callback to Greenbird from Cowboy Bebop.
It's all I can do to hold myself together. I can feel myself cracking under the strain. I don't know exactly what we're doing, but I'm sorry it's painful. This magic was never meant to be used like this. In a body so fragile, by a mind so human.
I suddenly have a weird extraplanar awareness. That is fascinating.
How do I know that this magic was never meant to be used like this? And I appreciate that they do recognize our incredibly fragile body, though, so that's nice. I can't do this. You do literally need your friends. You know that, right? Thunder booms, and the realm is cast into darkness. My shield breaks under the onslaught.
And after all that fuss, this is all you can muster. Pathetic.
God, I
seem
could have
like-
done that in my sleep. Holy shit,
Aye.
I'm sorry. I'm like, the dialogue is killing me.
I want him to be more interesting to listen to, I really do. The flames around me press greedily inward, painting the throne room in hellish light. Now, is everyone else still here? My vision swims dizzily, like you're attached to all of them by ropes, but none of them interacted. Did they all get knocked out when they got knocked down by their chains, and then floated back up with their ropes, but then you had no access to them, so even though you're literally tied to them, you can't get to their magic anymore?
This is where your path ends, fool.
Oh, we're finally labeled as the fool!
Yay!
Yay!
Not on my watch!
I am the white rabbit, damn it!
I'll get it!
Julian forces himself to his knees, struggling against the roaring flames.
And the chains?
No, ropes. He's got golden ropes too. Everyone does, I assume. I just assume they all turned to golden ropes.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Don't you know when you're beaten? Stay down and I'll be as quick.
Alright, stay down. I'll make it quick.
Hi, come here.
Hi!
Get over here.
Yes. Even without a body, Julian isn't immune to the searing heat. He lets out a ragged scream. He's the only one without a body. Why isn't everyone else screaming?
They brought it up again. They brought it up again. God fucking damn it, game, you brought it up again! Even without a body, Julian isn't immune to the searing heat. So you're telling me this whole time that nobody should be reacting to the fucking heat?
Except that they should, because the heat interacts with you. The thing is they're going, without a body, some things are different. But we're saying that not all things are different. But they're only different when they're different and we say they're different. Or if you think or try that they are different, or challenge that they are different, or choose magically that they are different. Clearly, Nadia didn't come with her body because she can change her clothes. Unless she just disappeared and, unsummoned her real clothes and now she's only wearing, like, realm clothes and when she walks out, she'll just be naked. Or it's an illusion over her, other clothes. I don't know.
It's the game. Whatever.
Nonetheless, he forces himself to his feet. He takes a step, then another. Bit by bit, he pushes through the wall of flame, his hand outstretched. His fingers just barely brush my arm. Then, with a great effort, he lunges forward, closing the distance. He just throws himself on top of me. Boink.
Yeah.
Glomp.
Yeah.
The glomp thing is strong. We roll forward in that sort of like hero dive where you grab somebody and then you tumble forward and then we crash into the next person beside us and it's great. But
Got ya.
as soon as his hand lands on my shoulder, the pain abruptly lessens, even as Julian bites down on a pained cry. In the dark, light flickers under my skin. It's barely an ember, flickering weakly, but it's there.
That. Hell yeah.
And we have to go get to other people in
The next one. So, thank you very much, guys, though, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos if you're having a good time with us. Please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or Patreon. We got some links in the description down below. And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you.
Bye!